Motorsport going to Mongolia here like next week, right?
Yep, that's right.
Busy how this works. If they hit another cone, that'll be 2 strikes. We got to, look at this. We got to all the analytics on board here as Ryan Turk initiates. Big angle from Ryan Turk. Matt Field right there, tucking in. Ryan Turk using all the course now into that first inside clip. Big angle from Turk. Matt Field dives in. Looks like he just allowed him to pass and then drop back into that pocket. Ryan Turk right there on the course's edge. An amazing run. Matt Field trying to get up in the business of that Borla exhaust Corvette. Ryan Turk in the chase, the Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. Matt Field initiates. Ryan Turk maybe giving him too much room here. Let's see if he can reel him in, and he does. Matt Field, look at that, just getting lost in the smoke from our sight. But look at Ryan Turk. Looks like he nudges in on the door. Again, past that second inside clip into that second outside zone. Matt Field, Ryan Turk, man, we are splitting hairs here. Great time. One more time. They're going at it again. And Matt Field, so with the 2J under the hood. He's running that XPR 550 oil. Let's see how it goes and performs. Dylan Hughes initiates high on the bank. Look how close he is. Darren Kelly, the heart of racing Aston Martin. He's tuning that thing up. A beautiful exhaust note. I mean, it's a symphony behind the 2JZ powered BMW. Dylan Hughes filling all that second outside zone. I was talking to Dylan Hughes during the break, and him and Darren have been spending a lot of time together. So here we go. Darren Kelly, the heart of racing. Aston Martin initiated. Look at that, getting close to the wall. Supercar. Now look at, oh man, Dylan Hughes doesn't care. Aston Martin smashing Martin. I'm going to smash right into that door. So there goes Dylan Hughes. He dives in. He's got that proximity. Oh, Darren Kelly takes out that second inside clip. Look at Dylan Hughes. He's dunking on him right now. He is nosing in. Great proximity. It's unanimous. Dylan Hughes, a great effort by Darren Kelly, but Dylan Hughes, GT Radial Pedal Commander S15. Guess what? You got the Latvian lover in your rearview mirror. He is aggressive. Simon Olsen initiates. Look at, there you go, Christos Blues trying to sink in the sword there, but Simon Olsen, he's a Viking. He's from Norway. He knows to fight him off. No problem for Simon Olsen. Looks like Christos Blues takes out that inside clip. Now filling all of that second outside zone. They're allowed to go. The chase car can leave before the lead car leaves the start line, just an FYI. All right, here we go. Christos Blush initiates into the outside zone. He is a lot higher than Simon Olsen, but Simon, really good duplication of that angle. Gets into that pocket, gets into that smoke signal. Can't even see Simon Olsen navigating through that smoke. And Christos Blush, massive angle, filling all that outside zone. Look at Simon tapping the brakes. But Christoph, Simon Olsen, so you siding with Blush, the other drivers siding with Simon. He's on Nitto tires. Let's see what we got. Frederick Osbo, the Norwegian Hammer initiates. Jonathan Hurst right there, Pride of Paducah. Tucks in, great angle and good height. You know, we had a dip issue earlier for Frederick Osbo. Hopefully they worked it out. Now going to that second inside clip. Look at Jonathan Hurst, drops into formation. He has to back off, maybe make contact. Frederick Osbo uses all the course. Oh, he does exceed that. Consider you might have to back off, and that's going to compromise, as you said, for Jonathan Hurst not getting that second outside zone.
Exactly.
Here we go. Jonathan Hurst initiates into this thing, firing off like AK-47. Yo, Jonathan Hurst's addiction. And look at this, here we go, tucking in is Frederick Osbo. And that, you can see that transition a little smoother, but still, Jonathan Hurst is on a ripper of a line. Look at this. Like left or slide him right. And there we go, Frederick Osbo. One more time, run one. Ryan Turk, that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla Nitto tires. He's gonna be leading. He flicks it onto that bank. He gets high real quick. Big, massive flick. By that Papadakis Racing Prep vehicle, getting all the way out to that course's edge. Matt Field tucking into that smoke trail. Whoa, wow! That thing blowing flames like a dragon. Look at that, the drip cave, the caveman, and Windman. Cool telemetry as far as speed, G's, what's going on, acceleration. You can see those acceleration lights, the G lights on the windshield here as Matt Field, Borla exhaust, firing off. Ryan Turk tucks into that pocket. You can see Matt Field using all the course. Now drops into that inside clip. Both of them absolutely spot on, zeroed in. Matt Field nudges that BC Racing clipping point out of the way. Ryan Turk mimicking great angle. Matt Field allowing that, going at it again.
So I believe they were looking at
on the GT Radial variety. DENOFA, Forsberg. coming out of the chute. DENOFA initiates. Forsberg giving himself maybe too much room here. DENOFA, big angle, coming down into that first inside clip. Forsberg had one of the best chase runs earlier. There he goes, dropping into formation, gets into the pocket, but he falls back. You can see DENOFA right there on. Here we go. Forsberg out front, NOS Energy Drink, all new Z, GT Radial tires. Flicks it, initiates into that outside zone. DENOFA tucks in. Look at this, DENOFA maybe getting a little Nitto tire tread in the door of the all new Z. Transitions now into that second inside clip. DENOFA banging doors with Forsberg into that second outside zone. In dominant fashion, DENOFA win. DENOFA gets the win and advances on motorsports and, you know, developmental if it's pro spec, and then obviously with pro expanding your team. You know, if you got one race truck, you can bring another race car. Here we go, big sparks flying out the back of James Dean's Ford Mustang. Odie Boxley's leading that field suspension, GT Radial, pedal commander, Ineos Oil S&T. More sparks being thrown by James Dean. Whoa, look at that. The Irish driver hit the three-wheel motion, pulling that thing up, but Odie Boxley continues on with James Dean in that rear view mirror, the side mirror to the wall. It was down to the minute,
yes,
you know, in 32 to 16. So here we go. James Dean's leading AutoZone. RTR Spec 5FD, and there goes Odie Boxley. I told you, one of the best chase drivers, so comfortable behind the wheel of the S chassis, wheel to wheel, tire to tire. Oh, buddy. I'll tell you what, I think they went tire to tire.
Ooh,
and So you're saying that James wasn't over-rotating? Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. This is the second one more time. Are we going to get a winner? Is it going to be Ryan Turk, or is it going to be the four-leg sauce Corvette of Matt Field? Ryan Turk initiates into that bank. Big angle there from Ryan Turk. Matt Field tucks into that pocket. Slamming down on that transition in that second front clip. Matt Field does center punch it. He did that on his first battle. Now Ryan Turk finds that second outside. Ooh, he exceeded that quite a bit. That different angle. Here we go. Matt Field out front. Four-leg sauce, Heatwave, Lean Custom, GT Radial. Look at this, getting the jump on Ryan Turk, but Ryan Turk now trying to shred some Nitto tire into the door of that Corvette. Past that first inside clip. Here goes Ryan Turk. Now he dives in on the inside. He does wrap around that second inside clip, but let's see how they finally come down to that outside zone. Man, win. Ryan Turk gets the win, taking out Kazuya Taguchi versus Forrest Wang. Kazuya Taguchi Up Garage ISR Performance. GT Radial talking about this 86 that Jerry Yang vehicle initiates big into the bank. Forrest Wang. Look at the angle that Yellow Speed Racing kind of tires S15 has. Like I said, very similar styles. Big angle there. Hitting that second inside clip. Kazuya Taguchi, I mean, he's been Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, man. He is Mr.
Top condition when they go into battle.
All right, here we go. The second half of this battle. Forrest Wang, Kazuya Taguchi. Forrest Wang, Yellow Speed Racing.
No.
Oh, that's it. Ooh. That's a wrap. That's a wrap, unfortunately. Forrest Wang shuts it down. Kazuya Taguchi, he doesn't even need to complete this run with the lead car shutting it down. That's an unchaseable run, obviously. Shuts it down. Very unfortunate for the vehicle, but Kazuya Taguchi will it advance. So Taguchi.
Yeah, so he slowed down and that was it.
Getting zone. Can't wait for Travis Reeders. I think Reeder has one. He's awesome. Love Travis Reeder as well. Here we go. Old red, new red. What's red and white? Smoked all over. The Nicholas BMW of Travis Reeder. Big angle there. Coming down outside zone 1 into inner clip. Reeder just barely wraps it around. Nice job by him. Oh, looks like Stuckey overshoots. He straightens out. That's a big mistake by Stuckey. And that was unaffected, or basically, take that into consideration. You know, Travis Reeder, his spotter's probably in his ear saying, hey, you know what, go through the motions. You know, you're not going to win here in the grade 8. You got, or not in the 16. You got to get to the 8. You got to get to the 4. You got to get to the finals. Daniel Stuckey, the birthday boy, is trying to blow out the candles on his birthday cake. The candles being those BC Racing, Trackside Tropical, inside clips. And now Stuckey shows up. Great lead run, but unfortunate with him going off course. Boom, there it is. Travis Reeder's going to get the Reeder, and the Nicholas GT Radial BMW advances. Grade 8. Ryan Turk out front, defeating after 2 more times. Matt Field. Ryan Turk initiating, not as high and as aggressive as he was previously with Matt Field, but that gives Dylan Hughes an opportunity to get to the side of that Toyota Corolla. Dylan Hughes gives himself a little bit of distance. Oh man, Ryan Turk snapping out that back tail light. Purple Torque Motorsport Type S, the United States Air Force. Let's keep this party going for years to come. Let's keep the party going right now with Dylan, the Dozer Hughes, hammering on those brake lights. You see that J-force going down, but that allows Ryan Turk to get that proximity past that inside clip. Now here goes Dylan into that second inside clip. Ryan Turk dives in, but look at Dylan right there on the course edge. He does get up under the bank a little. Ryan Turk knocked out here in this race. Goes against the Dozer, Dylan Hughes, the final four. Here comes Frederick Osbo versus Simon Olsen. An all-Norwegian battle. North, here we go. Frederick Osbo, big angle from him. Simon Olsen needs to get that proximity and mimic that angle, pulling away from him. Simon Olsen was looking great all day today. But Freddie showing you why he is three-time champion and defending champion. Radio, also obviously all the running link engineer. Here we go. Simon Olsen out front. Fuel suspension, GT radial, F chassis. Frederick Osbo says, hey, how you doing? How's it back in Norway? Well, I am right here all up in your business, checking your temperature. Now transitioning into that inside clip 2. Simon Olsen taken out. Now, this is first season with a Vortex Supercharged LS. Never driven an S chassis. Making it look really good. But Frederick Osbo gets the win. So the three-time champion on the right. Here we go. Chelsea DENOFA, James Dean. Chelsea qualified second. James Dean qualifying 10th. Go ahead and initiate the sparks flying outside of James Dean's vehicle. Chelsea DENOFA high on the bank. James Dean right there in tow. Dropping down an inside clip. Looks like James Dean takes out the inside clip. Chelsea takes out the second inside clip. Going to that second and final outside zone. An all RTR battle ready to rock. Dean, that AutoZone RTR. Spec 5FD out front. Front fender flying off. Sparks go flying. James Dean sticks it to the wall. Chelsea DENOFA sticks it to the door. Here we go. Transitioning now. Back down. In the inside clip. Slamming down. Goes James the Machine Dean. Three-time champion. Chelsea DENOFA fighting for it. The RTR battle ready to rock. Fun Hammer crew right there sticking it to him. Make some noise. Oh, doctor, come on. Chelsea DENOFA gets the win, taking out the three-time. Grade 8 Kazuya Taguchi versus Travis Reeder. Fairly equally matched battle. Who's got the power? Who's got the swing? Who's got the thing? Kazuya Taguchi right to the wall immediately. Reeder right there sticking it to him. The Nicholas BMW to the side of Taguchi. Woo! Holy cow, look at that. Headlight exchange, tapping. Wow. Look at that, Kazuya stays in it. It looked like Kazuya came across the nose of Reeder. Second half of the Reeder-Taguchi battle. Kazuya Taguchi now got that fresh suspension. Travis Reeder banged up, but no big deal. He's going to continue on. Sometimes when you take a big hit like that, you just come uncorked. And there it goes, past that transition into that second inside clip. Kazuya Taguchi lost a bit of speed there, and Reeder puts on a blazing lead. Taguchi gets the win, knocking out Travis. Super torrential biblical wet. Now here we go. Frederick Osbo. A little slow roll into that outside zone. Big swing into the wall. Dylan Hughes right there. Great proximity from Dylan Hughes. Frederick Osbo exceeding the line of the track. Now going into the first inside clip, into the second inside clip. Now going to the second outside zone. There goes Frederick Osbo. Dialing it in. Really good angle from Frederick Osbo.
Yeah, Dylan mashed it up.
Dylan Dozer Hughes, Royal Purple. BMW on GT Radio. Sticks it to the wall. But Frederick Osbo's right there. Look at that. The gold nose. Nosing in. Dylan, it looks like he had a similar line to Frederick Osbo. Both of them hanging on that outside zone, maybe just a bit too long. Now here comes Frederick Osbo. Dylan riding that line. Might have gone up into the bank a little bit, just for a moment.
Wow.
Osbo gets the win. But who is Osbo going against? Chelsea DENOFA or Kazuya Taguchi? What's yellow and black and smoky all over this battle? Chelsea DENOFA initiates Kazuya Taguchi. Like you said, maybe found that confidence, maybe found that secret sauce. Dropping in that first inside clip. Kazuya goes to the side of DENOFA.
Oh, man.
He just shot forward, man.
Man.
He's like, all right, well, Travis did this to me. I'm gonna do it to DENOFA. Wow, Chelsea DENOFA in the Type S Final Four. Who's going against Osbo in the finals? Kazuya Taguchi initiates up garage ISR performance 86. Chelsea DENOFA. He has contact with that wall earlier today. There goes Kazuya Taguchi. Look at Chelsea DENOFA acting like the car has never seen a wall or seen an 86 on the side of it before. Now coming in that second inside clip. Great job by Chelsea. Here comes Kazuya Taguchi. A big angle from him. And Chelsea DENOFA, as long as he finishes across that finish line, it's going to be Chelsea DENOFA in the final. There it is. Chelsea DENOFA gets the win. He did. Here we go. Chelsea DENOFA taking the lead. Frederick Osbo in the chase position. Look at that. Chelsea DENOFA sticks to the wall. Frederick Osbo. He starts out low but works his way. Massages way up top. DENOFA dropping down from the bank of that first inside clip. Right on it. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Here we go in that last outside zone. Chelsea DENOFA digs deep on Frederick Osbo on the door. Throwing the Nittos into the Rockstar Energy Drink. Toyota GR Supra on Nitto tires. Initiates into the bank. Chelsea DENOFA gets into formation. Comes into that pocket. Look at that. Pizza delivery right there on the door. Into that first inside clip. Frederick Osbo punts it out of the way. Chelsea DENOFA drops into formation. Into that last outside zone. A little shimmy. Whoa! Frederick Osbo goes way up into the bank.
Wow. Just wow.
Wow is a moment.
Few minutes.
Celebratory burnouts for the boys. And there you see it. Chelsea DENOFA gets the win. Chelsea DENOFA gets the win in his Pennzoil BC Racing Ford RTR Spec 5 FD. That means second place goes to the Rockstar Energy Toyota GR Supra on Nitto tires. It's a Nitto tire 1 and 2. Frederick Osbo gets second place here in Orlando. Congratulations, Frederick Osbo. There's your 1, 2, and 3. Chelsea DENOFA, Frederick